Let's see if this works. Come on. Please work. Come on. Please work. Oh my god, it does. Okay, that's... Oh god, this has been so long. Just gonna put up the link. So, as the stream link I just put... I still really suck at starting the damn stream, but whatever. So it's been since May, I think. No. It's been since March probably. So the reason I haven't streamed or really done anything is because after I put up my review of Harry Peter, the pollen apocalypse happened. So the pollen apocalypse, it's basically this event that happens every year that screws me over, where all the birch trees where I live collectively release like 15 gallons of well, to keep this PG, pollen, and that basically ruins my life, and I can't do anything because I'm constantly like itching my eyes, and I'm tired, and I'm depressed for like a month. So I basically kind of just became a recluse for a month and just sat home and watched TV, and it's gotten better. Like the rest of the summer was smooth sailing, but I didn't really get any of the streaming stuff I wanted to do done, and this was one of those. I'm gonna be streaming Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle today because it's a game I have a really weird history with. It's a game I kind of like, and it's a game I also don't like, and I'm sure as I'm gonna stream this, I'm probably gonna dislike it even more. So that's a good reason to play it, right? But yeah, one of the reasons I thought, oh, I should stream this is because they're remaking Alex Kidd in Miracle World, I think. It's like DX or something. Like they're remaking Alex Kidd. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, really? Because Alex Kidd is like he's just gone. Like, I don't know where he went, but he went to Wyoming and never came back. And now he's back, and he's telling the crazy story he just had, and that's the new game, I guess. I mean, who knows if it's going to be any good, but I just saw that, and I didn't, like, like, I didn't actually sit down and watch everything about the train, picking it apart, because I'm not, like, a mega fan or anything, but just knowing that it exists and it's going to happen, it's driving me insane. it's like, it's like, I don't know, it's just one of those things, it's here, and Alex is back. He's home. I don't know why that sentence is cracking me up. Alex is home. But yeah, it's whatever. He's here to stay. And I mean, he did show up in the kart racer, the Sega All Stars, whatever. So that's good. But yeah. I haven't played a single Alex Kidd game where it felt like, yeah, this is a good realized game, because most of them it just feels like they're fishing for what's it called? It's like they're still figuring out what makes Alex Kidd Alex Kidd. They didn't really seem to figure out during the Master System era, and they sure as hell didn't when he arrived on the Mega Drive. I'm European, so I get to say Mega Drive. I have the Mega Drive pass. Yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. I don't know, like, I kind of feel bad for the guy because he hasn't had a game, like, I guess Shinobi World, but that's just a Shinobi thing. Oh god, the game, it's starting, oh my god. Help, it's begun. Christ on the cross. Here, oh, okay, there we go. Here's the bastard. Alex in the Enchanted something else. So, okay, so here's another fun fact. So you're gonna be hearing some clicking, and that's because I don't have a controller. I think I went over this in a past stream. I think it was Dwarf Fortress. My controller broke. My Xbox 360 wired controller. It just went kaput. It's no longer. It doesn't work, and that's unfortunate because I kind of like playing with it, instead of using a keyboard. But that's just how it is for now, and I gotta find a new controller. I know there are some controllers that are good and some that are bad or whatever, but I don't really have access to like Amazon to do that because, you know, Sweden, I guess. I know there's a lot of worthwhile ones you can get there, but I'll just have to look around. I might just go to a game store and just look for a 361. So this is the game. This is the epic game. So this is what all of Alex Kidd's history has led up to. Is this crayon, like children's coloring book game. I don't know what's going on, but this game, oh my god. So if you haven't played this game, you're in for a treat. So, okay, now we're moving ahead, but basically every level, well, most of the levels have these mini games that you play. Rock, paper, scissors, and you do that to win stuff. Beat me at the game and I'll give you a gift. Bet 50 whatever, will you bet your life, yes? And it's, whoa, what's with the flickering? I guess that's a sprite glitch. Oh, oopsie. No, oh my god, what? Come on, you're making this way harder for yourself. No! This is a good start. Yeah, there's some weird sprite flickering. I hope that doesn't screw with the game. It's whatever. Let me know if the volume's okay. I turned up the game. I did a test recording and it came out okay, and I thought the game was maybe a bit low, so I turned it up a bit. So, oh my god, this game. Oh, thank you. Alright, so this is about one half of the game. It's just rock, paper, scissor stuff. Not, you know, hectic platforming over perilous depths. It's just rock, paper, scissors. And I don't know why that is. I don't know. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but it's not just that this game is poorly made and like the hitboxes are all weird. It's that it's just a badly designed game. It doesn't, I don't know why it exists. Oh, it's those jumping zombies. Look, I learned from Teenage Robot, you just bop their head and then they're gone. Alright, oh god. So this game has some weird... Okay, so basically how the controls work is that... Oh my god, that actually worked. You see, that's the whole thing with the hitboxes. So you have a punch and then you have a jump kick, and basically you jump and then you let go of the jump button and you pull out your boot. And that's gonna be the best attack because it's the only one that doesn't stop you in your tracks like the punch does, and it has a bit... I think it's a bit wider in terms of hitbox range or whatever. Oh, this brings back memory. So, I initially played this when I was like 8. My family went to Spain, and for some reason, in my infinite wisdom, I decided not to bring any video games. And, oh, that thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? I decided not to bring my DS, so I used my mom's phone to play Sonic ROMs on. And I guess I was in some, like, Sega hyperfixation, so we went to this store, this game store, and I got this cheap at-games portable Genesis thing. And if you know anything about at-games, it's that they make these, like, whatever, you know, like 50-in-1, oh, for God's sake. Like 50 games in one Genesis, whatever. And they're like official, they're not bootleg. And that's the crazy part, because they're awful. I don't know, the thing I had, it was flimsy, it was portable, for the record. Oh my god. You know what, we don't need the pogo stick. The pogo stick sucks. It's not even that useful. I'm not gonna waste my money on this. There are way more better items. So all these items, you can pick them here, and some of them are good, some of them suck. You don't really need half of them. And I don't... See, that's the thing about this game, is that it preys on that whole video game anxiety where you pick up a potion in some dungeon and you're like, I'm gonna save this. And then you never use it. And I feel like this game suffers from that because you get an item and then it just never leaves your inventory. It's just there and then you're like, oh, right, I have an invincibility potion. I guess that would be useful. And for the record, I've never finished this game. Like, I've never even come close. Kind of. Actually, that's a lie. I got into the final level, but I've never seen the final boss. Can I risk this? Yes, okay. the final level though, I hope I can get there. I don't know, I might stream for like 2 hours or something, or 1. I don't know if I'd want to stream longer than that, but this game isn't that long to begin with. 500, that's levitation, I think. I don't think that's very useful for now. Yeah, we can just move on to the next level. So when I started this game, so I chose the difficulty of easy, and that's because all the difficulty, all I think it does is that it just makes it so you have more lives, and that's it. At least I think that's what it does. I don't think it makes the AI any better. Like, it's basically just the same. So you want to get the motorcycle and then just do this for the rest of the level. And you don't want to go too fast because then you might screw up. Give me the money. And, you know, this is a great power-up, one that lets you skip skip the level. What is this game? Okay, that's what I was worried about. Whatever. I think there's an underground area somewhere. Is it here? No, I don't think so. Oh, this game. Alex. Alex is committing tax fraud. That's why he was in Wyoming, I guess. So the government couldn't get him. Oh my god. Actually, I was talking about videos earlier. I have 4 videos planned, which sounds ludicrous because it takes me a long time to make a video, and not because it's like, oh, the production is slow or whatever. It's just that I kind of struggle with motivating myself to work on a video, and what actually caused the Harry Potter video to get made. I mean, that video was a year in the making. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. I'm not joking when I say that half of the voiceovers were like a year old, and then, you know, I did new voiceovers. So the voiceovers technically took a year. I did a Kevin Shields, and I recorded a thing, and then I just like left it there for 5 million years, and then I like added more stuff on top of it when I felt like it. But that, oh my god, that was really crappy. I did not go about making that video the best way. It was really unorthodox, for lack of a better term. This game is unorthodox, actually. It's a generous term considering, you know. it's what it is. Is this where the no, it's not. Okay. So another thing you'll notice is this game loves blocks, or balls, I guess. I don't know why. It's like, it's just a straight path with like ball sacks that you punch. I don't get why. I guess. I mean, it's a video game. Don't question it. And now we get a helicopter, and this is very important because in the next level we're gonna be abusing this and just gonna be skipping half of it. So this level, it's an underwater level, but no. Oh, oof, that music. I don't even think this song... Okay, so this song, I think it gets memed a bit because it's very dissonant, but it's kind of funny. I don't think the composer screwed up or anything. But again, nothing about it communicates a lovely, you know, sky vacation. I don't know what that means. Yeah, like it sounds really quirky and weird, but it doesn't fit. Like, Jesus Christ, I take it back. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Oh, no! Okay, that's another thing this game does. Sometimes you punch chests. Oh, here's the blocks again. And instead, you get a bit of an explosive surprise. And you don't want to do that. This game is full of explosions. You punch a car and it explodes. You punch a turtle and it explodes. It just never ends. No, you don't understand. I'm a dynamite salesman. Oh, Scorpion Desert. Okay, this is where the hell begins. So this is where the game officially runs out of, like, if you thought this game, you know, it's simple, you know, it probably has some tricks up its sleeve. No, this is where the game officially goes, oh, okay, let's do the same thing again. What is it? Is this a swastika? I don't get what's going on anymore. I think I'm losing my mind. Thankfully, while we're talking about the summer, I guess, it hasn't been that hot. At least where I live. Like, July, or June was the worst. June was awful, and then July happened, and it was very mellow. Like, it was very okay. Very, very mild. And then August hit, and it got kind of hot again. But now I feel like I'm kind of battle-hardened, I guess. So it's not that bad. But yeah, like, back in May, all I could... Like, I had these video ideas, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, or, you know, I'm gonna work on a song, or play a game, or even play games was difficult during that period, because I would just wake up, and my eyes would itch, and I didn't get medicine until way later. So this is a note for any pollen allergic people. Oh, look, it's a camel. At least they got kind of creative. Take your allergies seriously, because the lack of motivation and energy just can drain you. So do get a look at that before you start making the decision. No, I don't need any medicine, because that's kind of what I did, I guess. And look where that got me. I just sat home and watched TV. It was nice though, but at the same time I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And now I can, you know, sit down and watch whatever and not feel bad about it. But during that period, even being like completely drained, you just feel like, oh my god, what am I doing? It was so weird. I don't usually feel like that. It's like you feel guilty over not doing anything, which I'm good at not doing stuff, but I usually don't feel that guilty about it. Except streaming, I guess. God. Again, this is one of those funny games. It's one of those games where the developer's like, ah! Oh my god, did I actually get through the level? Oh, I did? Okay. It doesn't end there. We're inside the pyramid now. So, we actually skipped the story to this game. So, you know what? You want to know what the story is? Alex gets a letter from his dad that his dad is actually, like, he exists. He's not dead. And Alex goes to investigate. And he goes through the Pyramid of Giza. He goes to Cairo. He goes to a chiropractor. And now he's here. Please don't be... Okay, thank God. How many extra lives? Oh, we have plenty. So, you also get one continue, if I recall correctly. It's nothing amazing, but, you know, it's something. Please be something worthwhile. Yes, okay. So, let's go over these items. So, this is a bracelet that lets you shoot, like, a projectile. So far, so good. This one, you only use in one level, you never use it again. This one... You saw it. It has amazing music. The pogo stick is kind of useless. This is a hover thing. This is invincibility, and this is so you can. Okay, so we're gonna have a boss fight soon, and in the boss fight, it's just the same as the others, except you die and have to start the level over again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of those the last item there. And it's gonna let me mind read the enemy. And that's gonna be very useful, because otherwise we're just gonna sit and we're gonna guess, and then we're gonna lose 15 lives. Please, Alex. Please. Have mercy on my soul. Okay, we're doing this one at a time. Ugh. Hey, at least the background looks nice. I like it. It's just gonna be bombs. Yeah, okay. Whew. Actually, I had an idea. I saw this. Nej, satan! Okay, good. Alright, we almost lost it. Is this it? No, it's not. So I saw this. I saw that the account, what was it? Cool Box Art Games posted. There's a Rocco's Modern Life game on the Super Nintendo, and I didn't know, and now I want to stream it because I was watching that while I was pollen allergic, when I was in my hermit phase. And God, I really liked that show because I remember watching it as a kid. It was like I remember that, you know, the other Nicktoons, but I don't remember anything about Rocco other than the intro. And that kind of scared me. I was like, oh God, is this show gonna suck? And okay, we're just gonna do this. Hang on. I'm the queen of the oasis. You must defeat me to pass here. Okay, so now we can kind of see what she's gonna do. Now the thing is, we can't make this shorter, so we just have to time it right. Alright. Again, I wasn't ready that time. No. You can say yes and she gets an extra shot and then you kill her, but I just said no and I won. Anyways, I was watching that show and I feel like, how would a kid enjoy that show? Like, it's basically just like Jason Voorhees, I guess. I forgot about that. How would a kid enjoy that show? I mean, yeah, it's a cartoon, but kids aren't that dumb. I don't know. It's basically an adult show that got away being on a kid's network, which amuses me greatly. I like it. Here's how you lose your street cred. I like that show more than Ren and Stimpy, to be honest, because I feel like Ren and Stimpy, like. All right. I feel like Ren and Stimpy is like. Okay, the animation is great. It's very memorable. The voice acting is great. They clearly spent a long time on it. The creator is fucking crazy. But there's one problem with that show, and it's that it's so poorly paced. Like, every episode takes 5 million years to be over, and even the 10-minute episodes feel like they're 20, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Because the thing with, I feel like that show is really great when you're watching it with a group, because you pick up on all just the weird bits of it. But when you're watching it, at least when I'm watching it on my own, I just feel weirdly uncomfortable. I'm like, this is just boring. I don't know, it's really weird, because I like, that show is so influential to like everything. It's just such a, I really respect it, but I just don't enjoy watching it, at least alone. It just feels weird. I don't know. That's a, I don't know. It's not an opinion I like having, because I actually like the show. It's just, I just don't enjoy watching it. It's like one of those things where you enjoy it in theory. It's bizarre. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Come on. Nay! Why? Why do they do that? Why do they think that's okay? This is not even remotely acceptable on any sort of, like, this is, they're violating the Geneva Convention, I guess. The Geneva Convention, is that like a singular, like yeah, I'm going to the Geneva Convention. It's where all the world leaders go and they buy merch and they cosplay as each other. But yeah, I had like this bucket list and Rocco was on there, and god, I'm glad I went back to that. It's very 90s, like it looks like crap. It sounds like, half of the music in that show is just like it's just like random organ sounds, and it's beautiful. You can tell where it changed, because the season 1 has like this banger of a 90s track. And then season 2 it's just nonsense. Like, it's barely a song. It just sounds like, it's just a bunch of noise, as a parent would say. It's just a glorious mess. Oh, shite! I forgot there's a boss here. So I forgot to equip my necklace, so we're gonna have to wing this.
So your trip ends here, pal.
I have no clue if he reacts to your own input, so I'm just gonna cycle and hope to god that this is gonna be the right one. Please. No! Well, can always try again. Jesus Christ. Speaking of the bucket list, I finally, after like 5 million years, I finally watched My Life as a Teenage Robot. And I feel like a moron. Like, I would have loved that show as a kid, because I loved the Powerpuff Girls. And I just liked that whole like UPA cartoon style or whatever. Very considered, because I feel like sometimes you watch a cartoon and it's like, you know, it's just like I was watching, I can't believe I was doing this. I was watching my gym partner's a monkey, which is a really weird show, because the art style, it's okay. Like, it's one of those like, it's just like barely adequate until you get to the meat of it, you know, like actually watching it, and you're like, it's just a bunch of monkey butts. It's like a little kid was on the writing team, and it, oh, help. that was another show I genuinely didn't remember anything about other than, oh, it's the kid who goes to animal school. And that's it. And I mean, in Rocco's case, I just didn't remember it because I don't think that's a show I would have liked as a kid anyway, but I like it now as an adult. But that show was just like it's just a bunch of monkey butts. I don't know. But yeah, oh god, that Teenage Robot's such a damn good show. I also need to watch Danny Phantom because at some point, so this is a weird thing. In 2008 or so, oh, he's just cycling through it. At some point in the late 2000s, I kind of stopped watching other channels other than Cartoon Network. I discovered Cartoon Network because original cable provider didn't have it. So I was really like concentrated there. I just watched Cartoon Network over everything else for some reason. I was like, yeah, this is way better than Disney Channel. Disney Channel's for little babies, I say as an 8-year-old. And oh my god, we're back here. I guess this is our opportunity to just get random items. But I missed out on like Danny Phantom. I missed out on like Fillmore on Disney Channel, I think. I missed out on Teenage Robot. Like I just missed out on a lot of stuff. I guess that show also like didn't have a good time slot. I like that. I've read about that and just how like they were like, oh, we will greenlight your show, and then they put it at like 7 o'clock or whatever, and no one watches it, and then it just like they're like, yeah, you've made enough episodes, it's fine. Like that's just kind of weird for how well made it is. Here's okay. This now I'm just rambling about cartoons. Okay, this is the weirdest thing, but I swear to God, in Sweden at least. Oh, that's funny. Well, there was an attempt there. I swear to God, in Sweden, Fairly Odd Parents. So Fairly Odd Parents, a lot of people like that show. I think it's good. Like it's a show that exists, but I don't know what it is. But that show aired on other places. It aired on Nick. It aired on Disney Channel, and I swear to God, it aired on Disney Channel, Disney XD as well. I don't think it aired on Cartoon Network. That would have been ludicrous, but that. I swear to God, it was on Disney Channel as well as Nick. And that always confused me as a kid. I was like, why is this everywhere? Because at some point, that whole like, oh, I only watch Cartoon Network thing, it lifted. Like, I actually started like watching other stuff, like Jetix. So I could watch Puka, I guess. Puka and Sonic X, those were the two things I watched on Jetix. But, yeah, like... That show, you know, I would put on Disney Channel and be like, oh, what's on Disney Channel? It would just be Fairly Odd Parents, and I was like, oh my god. And I would check the TV guide, and it would just be Timmy Turner and his stupid fairy antics. I hate Timmy Turner, he's an asshole. Oh, okay. This item, this invincibility cloak, is gonna be our bread and butter for one of the upcoming levels. I'm not gonna be using any save states for this game. I'm actually not doing that bad. I'm not playing too terribly, but you know, just you wait. It's gonna. Oh my god, why are those things coming so quick? Ugh. Yes, I need that. I really need that. Nej, satan! Ugh. Look, I'm willing to bet most of my money just to get the circlet because that thing is a ranged attack, and we already have one. And here's a fun thing: if you die, all of the shops reset. So I could actually kill myself and then just come back here and get another one. But I don't know if we need to do that. I'll just continue and whatever. We'll just continue playing. Rockman 1, here we go. The ultimate Christ on the cross. I hadn't. Back to cartoons, I guess. I can't think of anything else to talk about. I revisited Courage the Cowardly Dog for the first time in over a decade, and it was one of those experiences. Okay, we gotta have a talk. So that sound you just heard, the what? All right, that sound is the wizard. So there's an enemy in these levels that teleports randomly. And this is where the game officially has had enough of you. So this asshole, several assholes in fact, are stalking us throughout the level. Wait to be PG. And all you can really do is just run through the level and not die. Now this is where I feel like, wow, okay, this is a level. You know, it goes up and down. There are actual obstacles, but it comes so late in the game when I've already gotten sick of stuff, where I'm like, just end my misery. Euthanasia, please. Come on. I almost screwed that up. Come on, just have mercy. Oh, there's some like weird parallax, or the front, the layer in the layer that's in front, like the layer that I'm walking on is like moving, and it's disorienting. Like it's really go away. Actually, I think we're gonna face another boss fight in this level. Please leave me alone. I haven't done anything. I swear. Come on. Okay, there he is. How about your friendly game? Of what? Okay, so it flickers to rock. So if he's stationary on rock and it's not flickery, then it's undoubtedly rock. Wow. Very good indeed. Okay. I'd say we're about halfway through the game. Okay, don't die. And then we have Rock Mountain 2. This is the hardest level, I remember. I got to the final level and I soft locked myself, and that's where I stopped playing. I was playing it in a voice call, and yeah, I had enough. I had enough. Because you get through the game and then you can't even kill yourself. You can't even just disappear and start over. It's just like you're stuck here. Now you have to start the whole game over again. And I'm gonna show you where it is, and hopefully I don't screw it up, because if I do, the stream's over. I don't have the patience to do that. Ugh. Come on. What do I sound like, Barney? Ugh. Ugh, I hate cats.
About that beer I owned you. What is it, Barney? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Alex killed. Hi, Melon. Nay! Nay! Oh, so that's the CBT wizard. That's where he is. Oh my god. Oh, so I think after the no. After this level, there's one more level after this, and it's where you get to the castle, and it's like a sky level, I think. And after that, you're in the Enchanted Castle. How enchanting. Okay. This is what... But, whoa, okay, nice. He been. He's a member of the Unseen University. Oh my god. That's why he teleports everywhere. Come on. Alright, so... There's one part here where I died over and over. I died so many times I had a game over, actually, and I had to start the game over. And I was like, I'm determined to get past this point. And it's that part right there. I stood still when I really shouldn't have. I should have just continued, but no, I didn't. I kept going. Or I stood still, and that's what happened. So that's where I busted out the invincibility cloak, and I just got through it. Oh. Those rock platforms look like they're part of the background. Yeah, that again, this game, like, it's just from just concept alone, it's bizarre, and then just how it's made. Like, I sometimes I take mental notes before I stream, where I'm like, oh, these are the things I kind of want to talk about, and sometimes stuff just pops up. But one of the things I wanted to bring up is that I feel like this game has sort of that 80s Genesis stink to it, which makes me kind of sad, because, you know, part of, like, I just feel like the Genesis didn't really have that many well-aged games prior to, like, the 90s. And I don't think it necessarily started with like Sonic or whatever. Like he was like, you know, Sonic 1 was like somehow the trendsetter, but we can continue though, it's fine. I hope, please. What? Yeah, okay, we're good. That's one continue, by the way. We can't continue after this. We're screwed. In love with 16-bit games that just look like mildly more detailed 8-bit games. We keep all of our items, too. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the 80s Genesis games had this thing where they're still figuring out, okay, we went from the Master System or whatever system we just developed for. How do we make this look new? And I feel like this game doesn't really play with like parallax scrolling. It only uses 2 buttons. Like this game could have easily been on the NES. This game could have been designed for any other system at the time. It's not a real system seller, you know? Why is continuing the option? So you press start too quickly and you end up starting a new game instead. That's definitely like intentional. Okay, so let's wait here. Okay. Alright. Ah! See that part? What's going on there? You just have to rush through it. Jesus. See, this game was no problem until that segment. That's just how it is, I guess. That's just how Alex does it. See, Alex, he doesn't care what other people think, which is very important because he's not like, oh, you know, but you know, that's why Miracle World took so long to get a remake. You know, that's something that was hotly anticipated because Alex is like, look, I don't need a remake. I'm good as I am. Which, that's a game to stream. My experience with Miracle World amounts to dying in the first level over and over again. So I don't know what that says about the rest of the game other than, oh dear. Okay, we got through that nightmare of a second. Please stop teleporting. And we're done with the level. Okay, we're done. We missed a potential item to the sky. ... ellipses. Oh my god. I was right. What? What the fuck is happening? I don't... Nay! It started me back at this level. Why? Why did it change? This game is not based anymore. It's cringe. This game is cringe. No. What is going on? Why would they do that? This level is a marathon, and then they're like, nope. It's like if you're imagine playing, like Sonic 2, and you're on like Metropolis Act Zone 3, and you're like, wow, I've just finished this like marathon of a level. I can't wait for it to be over. And then you get to Sky Chase, and the controls change up, and you're like, oh, okay. The controls are... God, I'm really angry about this. Oh, the controls changed. I'll get used to it. And then you die, and you're like, I'll give it one more shot. Then the game's like, Metropolis Act Zone 3. Or Metropolis Zone Act 3, because screw you. I love Sonic. I love when he Sonics. Sonic goes to Sonic and grabs whatever you can buy at Sonic. Okay, just run. Okay. I committed the ultimate sin as a Canadian. I've never listened to Neil Young until the other day. That's like the ultimate, like that's the ultimate shame of a country I don't live in, I guess. Okay, don't do that, I guess. Just avoid. Oh, okay, there's toy airplanes! That's the ultimate, or those like, it's just not just one level. Those are officially like, oh, here's a bit of parallax, I guess. Very important. Toy airplanes are or what's gonna screw us up. Yeah, this music, I originally thought, oh, it's just a quirky little thing, you know, once it gets to the chorus, it's gonna get, you know, kind of cute or something. No, it just keeps going like this. Never mind, there you go. I don't remember this from earlier, though. Are you ready? Oh. Oh. I need water. What is Alex Kidd is such a gremlin. I love him. Alright. So, this is where the game actually gets okay. So, this is the part of the game where I'm like, wow, okay, this game now it feels like there's some designers sitting down at the table and they're like, okay, here's this room, here's how this room links to the other. This part of the game actually feels considered. Like the designers were like, okay, all right, I get it. So, let's do this, have this room lead to here. I feel like if this entire game was just the Enchanted Castle and just like you getting random items, those items unlock various pathways or whatever, it would be fine. Like, it doesn't have to be amazing, but would have been fine. Like this weird linear walk right flat platforming thing, it's just bizarre. Doesn't work. And all the like blocky level design, like it's not like there's anything inherently wrong with having blocks in your levels like that, but it feels very strange. I think that's one of the reasons people don't like Sonic Colors, I think, where it's like, oh, this game's just like blocks. They take a level and then they just stick more blocks in it. I didn't really mind it though. I don't know. I have to replay that game at some point. I haven't played it in years. I think that's a game that kind of got... I'm a conspiracy theorist when it comes to the Sonic fandom, where I'm like, there's a Sonic cycle, I swear! And part of what makes me think that is that... I swear to God. We have... Okay. We have two... Okay, no more risking it. We're just... Screw the money, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go. Yeah, I feel like Sonic Colors is one of those like Sonic games where it's like it came out, people liked it, and then another game came out, and then people didn't like it anymore. And it's like I feel like it's part of this like weird borderline like group thing almost, where it's like if the newest game sucks, then the one earlier is like good because it's better than the new one at least. Or vice versa. I don't know. I feel like the Fallout community is like that too, where it's like New Vegas comes out and it's a buggy mess, but then 4 comes out and then suddenly Fallout New Vegas is like this masterpiece all along. And before Fallout 4 came out, I'd never seen anyone describe New Vegas as like some sort of masterpiece. It was I thought it was the dark horse. I was like, I like New Vegas. I don't get why people give it so much crap. But then it turns out it was like people, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird topic to suddenly bring up. I don't know. Okay, this didn't lead anywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm nervous because I don't want to start over. If I have to start over, I'm playing Miracle World, and I'm seeing people like Fallout 4 more. Well, that could also be DLC, but again, it might also be the 76 thing. You know what? This thing, I think it lasts until. Oh, okay. I think it lasts until we die. So this might as well use it because we only have so many extra lives. But you're gonna see this level is actually pretty good. I like it. Yeah, Fallout is weird that way. It's also one of those like games, like I feel like it's like one of those communities like Sonic where, like, it's not a bad community or anything, but it's like there's a very clear divide between the classic like I liked them before they were cool kind of thing, and then the people who jumped on with Bethesda era Fallout where it's more conventional, quote unquote. And I feel like that kind of like kind of gives it a certain like feel to it where it's like, I mean, I like Fallout 1 and 2, but holy crap, those games have aged. Like, not that they've aged badly, but they are games of their time. And they did things other games probably might have not had the guts to do in terms of tone and stuff. But it's like Baldur's Gate in that whole like, they're games where I spend more time save stating and reloading saves than actually playing it, and that makes me sad because it's an inherent part of playing the game. I don't think I'm supposed to jump on them. I think I'm supposed to... He automatically ducked, by the way. Looks alive. Is this an Alex Kid puppet? Yeah, it's kind of cute. I like it. I like when they're like trophies or like little mini people. Uh-oh. Listen to that music. It's actually pretty good. Again, did a different development team like did they take over? Oh, I think my dog is hearing a car outside and he thinks it's like mom or something because now he's like, no. There's no one there. Yeah. Nay! Oh, for fuck's sake, even now, they're throwing bombs. I swear to God. Please. Enough with the bombs. I can't take this anymore. Alright, so there's gonna be a trap room soon where you're gonna walk in and it's gonna be like the trash compactor in Star Wars. And you're gonna like it and you better not complain. I don't get why I have all this money. What am I gonna do with it? Go to the mall? God, I want to go to the mall, but my mom wants me to find my dad at the Enchanted Castle. Come on. Oh, okay. I just wanna go to the skate park, but my mom wants me to kill aliens. There's a car outside and my dog thinks it's my mom. Crap. Okay, don't jump. Great room. Again, at this point it's like it's an actual video game. Okay. Let's not even bother with that fire thing. Oh, this game! It has the upper hand. Oh, I thought it was gonna kill them. I was too hopeful. Not taking any risks. There we go. Again, some of the level design is a bit like, you could have tested that. Like that wall that comes down is just like annoying. Please let this game be over soon. I don't even know what to do with my life after this game is over. It's like I started drawing recently, and it's that feeling of like you finish a drawing and you're like, what do I go with my life next? It's bizarre. I felt like this when I finished my music album. I was like, what do I do? I finished the album. My life's over. It's bizarre. I don't know if anyone else has that with like art. Or, you know, whatever you want to define as art. It's like, it's just this weird feeling of like, what do I do? I have no ideas. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this room. Yeah, this level has a bit of atmosphere to it. Like, it's kind of foreboding. It's neat. I like it. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay. I don't know where to go. Oh, yeah! Jesus Christ! That could have been uncomfortable. This circle is gonna save our lives. If we find one more in this, I think there's one more. Bob's your uncle, pretty much. Robert is your uncle. Okay, this is sort of the area where there's a soft block, and it involves a bunch of blocks, and you don't wanna mess around with that, because if you do, that's game over. That's just straight up a game over. There's nothing more you can do. And here you have to do a wall kick. Again, this game was ahead of its time, it seems. Come on. Yes! Okay. See, that's cool. Like, that's a neat idea. Not something you would think about. I feel like I thought about that because, you know, I played Mario 64 as a kid, so I have that built in. But, like, you know, a kid getting this back in the 90s, how would they think to do that? Maybe it says in the manual or something. In fact, some games, they would have hints in the manual to how you would play it. Like subtle hints. They wouldn't tell you about, like, that move. It just shows up once, right? But maybe somewhere in the booklet it would say, like, oh, Alex used to hone his wall jumping skills on the planet verbose or whatever. Here's another room that's definitely probably has a vendetta and is just hiding it. Okay. Okay, how do I get up? Oh, I get it. Again, using the game's mechanics to do something cool. Oh, oh my god, am I screwed? I think I might be. No, wait, hang on. I can do this. If I unleash the kick before I hit the block, like this. No, that doesn't work. Am I screwed? Because now so much for soft blocking. How do I do this without screwing it up? No. Why? Why would you do this? There's no way of shutting this off, is there? No button combination. This sucks. This is the worst. I don't even know if this is the correct path. All I know is that I have that many extra lives and I don't want to waste them. This is stupid. Why would they do this? Help! Okay, I have an idea. We have to get it from underneath, okay. Well, okay, now I don't have to, like, get rid of him. Or the circlet. Let's try this again. My foot's asleep. Not good. So... Nay! Well, let's get a bit of practice in, so... Yeah, okay, I get it. This is just gonna be rough. This is awful. Okay, we got it. Just don't... Yeah, don't destroy it. Ooh! I forgot about the spikes! Well... If the checkpoint is there, then... I don't think we're doing that poorly. Oh, it's funny game. The game's being funny again. I don't like that chameleon. I think what I'm just gonna do is... Look, I can either kill him. I'll do the circlet again. I'm not taking any risks anymore. This game has officially... This has gotten personal. What? Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, I could have gone here, but I didn't for some reason. It's a door. I don't know where this leads. Oh? I used my necklace and I screwed it up. Okay. Well, I have a feeling I want to get that, because this game wouldn't put that there unless I had a very good reason to use it. So... Wow, I'm getting my butt kicked. There's not a lot of stores here. Why is there all this money then? Is it just to prepare you for this? It's kind of weird. Come on, just this once. Just this once. Oh, he's a pro. You'd be really good at poker because he can read my face. I'm like, ugh. I mean, it's not like he knows what I'm gonna do. It's guessing. Alright, there we go. And oh, okay. Well, yeah, we don't have to hang around here. Let's just keep going. Ooh, now I have to wall kick again. Good. Oh, whoa, they came in from the other screen. That's kind of weird. Didn't know that it worked like that. I feel like this level design, it's something I would do as an amateur game designer. I remember as a kid I tried making this Metroidvania kind of game. I remember it quite clearly. It's on my old laptop somewhere. I should dig it up. But at some point through the game development, I got stumped because I didn't have any music for it. So I made my own music for it, and that's how I started making music. And sometimes I forget that, but it was actually how I kind of got started. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this in order. So we're gonna have to do... This is the worst. Actually, let's get rid of that. Okay, screwed it up. This might take a while. Help. Yeah, this is like pixel perfect. This is this is pixel perfect. Oh. I saw, okay, so I just remembered something. A while back when I was on a road trip, I saw that this Burger King in this town had been replaced with a new chain called Bless Burgers. And it just cracked me up because it's like the holy burger, and the slogan was like, in burgers we trust. I'm not making this up. And went there and got like, you know, like nuggets or whatever, and they tasted great, but then I realized these are like oven nuggets. Like, you can buy these at your local store. And that was really weird. Like, it didn't feel like Burger King's or McDonald's or whatever, where it's like you can clearly tell it's them. It tasted like something you get at the store. It was kind of chewy, you know, like you haven't had them in the oven long enough. I wonder if they just get them at a store and then they heat them up and they're like, yeah, we made them. Because if they do, can't they get sued for that or something? Okay, that one's easy. That one's easy. It's just this one that can. That was close. We have to do it from underneath, I'm noticing. You can't wait and drop. That never works. You have to, like, do that. That's pretty much your best bet. So close. If I can get this, then we're so close. I mean, I don't even know if the final boss is even hard. I swear to God, if the final boss is like, oh, you have to beat me with 3 rock, paper, scissors, then we're gonna have an aneurysm. I have one more necklace for that. I mean, I could use my helicopter and go up there, but I don't want to. I don't even know why I don't want to. I don't even think it's gonna work. Oh, this game. Riveting gameplay. I had an epiphany recently. I actually like mustard. I used to hate it. I was like, I would eat it and I'd be like, who likes this? It's just like salty and weird. Then, oh, and then something happened, and I now like mustard. Okay. Just. Oh my God, they're doing this now. Jump! Jump! Oh! Jesus Christ. It gets worse. Oh no. This might be the hardest room in the game because it's the one where I'm gonna screw up. Okay, we're good. Fake floor? No, okay. Alright. This is like surgery in game form. It's like one tiny movement and the patient is dead. Alright. Is this supposed to be a cage? Because it's not very good at trapping them. Don't need the money. Alright. You have to stop it before it comes down, I guess. That thing has weird hit detection. I'm not sure. Sometimes I just jump on it and it switches off. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. No, I'm not taking that risk. That's too low. Low. That's too low. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. This is you can tell this is serious. This is personal because I'm not talking about anything. No, now I'm back in the room above. That's not what I want. Fuck this game! What? No circlet, I guess. Look, this is the final life. After this, it's over. Like, I don't know if I want to play this anymore. Maybe there's gonna be part 2, I don't know. Oh, of course. Boom. Isn't there a path? Like, I can break open here? I guess not. Ah, this game. What did I do? We're just gonna have to wing it. If I can't beat this tonight, then... Or tonight, it's 3 PM. Alright. Yes, I like video games. Alex. Oh my god. What is this game? What is this game? Oh my god, I can continue! Oh! Okay. Okay, it's not over. It's not over yet. So since it's a continue, is there something in this box? Just want to check. Extra life. Can definitely use that. What about items? Looking good. There's nothing in there. It's just an invincibility cloak that I can't even afford. Or maybe I can. I don't know. Let's just keep going. It's on. I remember this time a long time ago, like 2016. I recorded a Let's Play of Terranigma. Not the old like Lettuce Gaming thing with Pat, or which I started alone, the Majora's Mask thing. It was after that, and I don't know why I did it. I think it was around the time I got my Elgato, and I just wanted to record something and talk, and I really enjoyed doing that. And at some point, I might post it just as like a oh, here's what I used to record. It's probably super outdated though, but. At some point, I stopped playing the game because I got sick of the game. I don't know. I feel like Terranigma has a lot of cool ideas, but it's a very repetitive game, and I think I got just tired of it. But it's a game worth like it's one of those games that's worth like having a look at. That's for sure. Come on, get in there. You know, this game has certain flaws. I'm starting to notice. Oh my god. I never actually watched Mr. Science Theater until like a few weeks ago, and I'm in love. I love it. It's just so relaxing. I put it on during the morning when I'm not doing anything, and it's just amazing. It's great background noise, and it's also fun to watch. And I like the host segments. Alright. Let's get through this. Here comes the endless staircase. Mario 64. Oh, okay. See, it's not over yet. Maybe I screwed something up last time I played because I don't remember having this many continues. Maybe it's because I, you know, had my little accident with the soft block, which implies I got further than I currently did. That punch. there are games with awful punch attacks. You know, there's like Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie has one, but I feel like in Banjo-Kazooie it's okay because they have all these other moves which are just better. Like, it's okay if there's like one move that's like kind of like stinky. Final famous last words. Stinky. Alright. Well, could be worse. What if I'm going all this way and it's wrong? Like, I've taken such... Like, I've just taken the completely wrong path or something. It's like Steve Irwin with the Komodo dragons. You have to keep your distance. I had a while back where I was just watching like Steve Irwin clips. He was such a wholesome person. You know, we gotta talk about this. You know what animal deserves better? Snakes. Snakes are like the most misunderstood animal on earth. Everyone like, oh, snakes are gonna bite you, they're gonna squeeze the shit out of you. Oh, the python is gonna bite you and you're gonna die. Like, people don't know anything when it comes to snakes. It drives me insane. And it's not like those are like small details. Like, it's the difference between, is this snake capable of killing you or not? And people just assume, oh, it's a snake, get away from it, which could just be biology playing into it, where it's just like, you know, it's like it's that whole thing where it's like, you're kind of built to distrust sharp objects or whatever, kind of. Right? I don't know. I just feel like in Sweden, there's only like 2 snakes. There's grass snakes and this viper, basically. And the grass snake, the worst thing it could probably ever do to someone is piss on them, because it's so terrified. It doesn't want anything other than to grab a mouse, I guess, for dinner. It genuinely is like one of the most harmless animals you can find. And people don't know this for some reason. You'd think they would learn it somewhere, but they don't. They're like, oh, get away from it. It's dangerous. And I mean, of course, I wouldn't pick one up or whatever. You know, you don't know what it has, but it's not gonna kill you. I don't know. It just drives me insane. I don't know why. It's just an animal. And that goes for the viper as well. Like, you could tell those apart super easily because one of them has like patterns on it, like fuck's sake, very pronounced patterns, and for some reason it's like, oh, they're both the same. I also see that with like exotic ones where it's like, you know, like, oh, it's a python, it's gonna squeeze you to death, and it's like, no, it's not. It's gonna give you a little hug. People just assume that this little snake has like the coiling power of like a scrapyard. It's like your car at the scrapyard. Oh, come on. Just get up there. You know, I was doing art stuff. I should show some of it later. Maybe at the end of the stream. This game is gonna be the death of me. This game it's a video game, that's for sure. For sure. But the whole snake thing, it's so dumb. But again, you know, people don't have to look into that stuff, but it just makes me sad that, you know, it's just some python. It's like, you know, I grab a mouse, I squeeze it to death. That's all I can really do, but it's my life. And someone's like, oh no, he's gonna squeeze my toe. He's gonna squeeze my baby. Like, no. I'm just scared there's people out there that hurt those animals because they're like, oh, this thing's dangerous, it's gonna kill someone. I mean, the viper, the worst thing that could probably happen is you get sick. You know, you get like a fever condition, and I mean, that's not fun, but you're not gonna die from it unless you're like allergic, maybe, I don't know. Allergic to that in specific for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my butt. But yeah, some people just hate snakes. I don't know. I feel like spiders are the kind of animal where people kind of get too I saw that there's this channel on YouTube with this guy who collects exotic animals, and I like watching those channels sometimes, but then you get some where it's just some like bravado man who's like, and now I'm just ranting, right? It's just some like macho man who's like, oh look, I caught a king cobra, yeah, I'm gonna take care of it, yeah. And it's just like this king cobra that just hates the owner. Like it's showing its fangs, it's making 5 million noises simultaneously, and it's like it's spitting venom at the owner, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna put him in my cage. Like, why just not release it? I don't know, don't know why you'd collect something that's could kill you like that, or endanger others, but I don't know. I guess there's a whole, I mean, maybe it's like kind of selfish in a way where it's like, oh, I want the exotic animal, not because it actually wants to be here, but because I want it in my collection. That kind of mindset is like, oh, okay. Not to be like judgmental in that case, but I don't feel like animals are like books or like action figures. They're like little people with complicated emotions, or not, well, significantly less complicated than humans, but they're not trophies, unless you shoot them and put them on your wall. Come on, that's enough talk about that. Jesus Christ. I'm playing this game on autopilot at this point. I'm actually getting a headache from playing this. I'm like so concentrated on this stupid video game released in 1989 by Sega Incorporated. By Acme Corporation, Cobra Labs, Umbrella Corporation. I feel bad about not finishing like Rayman 2 and Resident Evil. Cause Resident Evil was such a fun stream, but my PS2 kind of hit the crap. Like it just stopped reading discs. I'll get back to it someday, and if I do, I'll like redo it, maybe from scratch. And same with like Rayman 2, where I remember I was streaming Rayman 2 in like my underwear because it was so hot when I was streaming it. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. And that I mean that. Wait, is this just like? Did I go the wrong way? I don't get it. Where am I supposed to go? I'll go here. I don't even care about that item. Actually, I lied. I do care. Can I? Oh, I'm stuck. Alright. Just gotta take this careful. Okay, this seems familiar now. There's a room coming up that's gonna be real. No way! How was I supposed to see that? Again, one more time. This game. I just realized this game is really low and it's basically just my voice, so be it. At least for now. Oh. Help. Can the madness never end? Well, actually, I would want it to end. Preferably. I had a bit of a run-in with this, so I'm writing this review on a game, and I realized that I like this game until the end, and I can't get through the ending. I'm like, this game sucks at the end. I don't want to play this anymore. So getting footage for it has actually been a challenge, where I'm like, I don't want to get footage, because it's so boring, and it's not something I want to skim on either, because it's like the penultimate ending, and it sort of like finishes an arc, I guess. So it's important that I get the ending covered in the video, but I just haven't had the motivation to get it done. It's one of those things where I feel like it's divisive, where some people are like, oh yeah, this ending's great, and for me it's like, on paper it should be, but in practice it's tedious. It's very, very tedious. And then there's another thing where I already have all the footage, and it's just the writing process and then everything else. So that's good, because usually what screws me up is getting the footage for some reason. Okay, this is it. If I die here, then I might just be done with this game. Unless I have another continue, which I doubt. There'll be a part 2 of this. Just you wait. This game. Why does this game exist? Remember when I said this part of the game was good? Parts of it. The fact that it's a marathon is probably not part of it. I actually did have a review once where I was like, yeah, I want to talk about this game. And then I realized I have nothing to say about it. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't on a console that I had a lot to say about. It was one of those nothing games where, or not a nothing game. It was a game that was really ambitious. So it wasn't a nothing game at all. It was a game that stood out. And it was memorable. But I had like nothing to add. And it's not like I think that, you know, you have to add new things when you make a video. You know, your video is your... Whoops, hang on, let me get the game up. Your video is your, like, your experience with something, right? So everyone's gonna make different observations. And I feel like I'm comfortable enough nowadays where I can make... I can reach those observations in some way. I don't know. It just comes from brainstorming words and what you like and what you don't like, and then realizing what's in the thing you like. For example, you know, like when I was playing Thief, the review, had I done it without really thinking about what made it unique, I could have just gone on a factual, oh, this is the game, this is what you can do in the game. But there was a lot of like, I like the atmosphere, but not just, oh, I like the atmosphere is like this and that. At least I think that's what came across in the video. I don't know. But that, for me, that's important in a video, that when I make it, where I make observations that I feel are things I would notice. And that's why when for example, in my case, when I'm playing this game, I just take a lot of notes. Just a lot of like weird notes, like this, that, and then usually it just leads to something. You never know what it leads to. Fun. That's fun gameplay. Being tricked. It's a trick. You didn't see it coming. Okay, so rule of thumb in this game, when there's water and you're swimming onto another screen, don't go up or down, because there's spikes on both ends. Well, actually, it tends to be on the bottom, right? Yeah, it's on the bottom. Okay. What were they thinking? Jesus Christ. What were they thinking? I feel like AVGN has been a huge influence in terms of like how I want a review to feel, because I don't... So I feel like when you make stuff, you naturally become very opinionated and borderline judgmental of how other people do things, which isn't always a good thing. It's good to be opinionated, but it's not good to be like how they do it is wrong because what I do is right. Like, that's just like kind of arrogant. So for me, it's important that like I have like, for example, like when I make a video, for the longest time, I kind of wanted them to be kind of professional. And then I realized I'm not a professional. I'm not saying like YouTube, and that doesn't mean like YouTubers can't be professionals or whatever. But when I make videos, I just don't even bother anymore. I don't know why I cared about that so much. Like this whole like, the video has to be well edited, whatever good editing is. I think there's functional editing, I guess, but I just used to worry a lot about like, oh, you know, the video has to have a border, it has to have smooth transitions, and then it's just, nowadays it's just like, does it flow okay? Because for me, I don't want it to be like, you know, the video looks great and sounds great, but the script is like worthless, which is what I feel like my older videos were like, where it's like, Jesus Christ. Where I feel like that's kind of... I think this might be the soft block room. So, all right, let's think about this. So, actually, no, this isn't the one. I know how to get out of this. You have to crawl into that crawl space. Like, you have to go really quick. You have to, one jump. You have to do this in one jump. All right. Then you do this, and then you do this, and then you're done. Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like I remember when I made my LSD video. I feel like I would do that very differently now, where maybe I would try and make it more personal, where it's like, oh, let's talk about dreams, because dreams are fun. But back then, it was just like this short, like, oh, this is what you do in the game, and it's kind of weird. And then, you know, it had like okay editing, better than what I can do now probably. But then it's like nothing. It's just a nothing video where nothing's really like stated. And I kind of feel bad about that because it's a really good game, and it just kind of got this like the game wasn't worth my time kind of treatment, which isn't really what I wanted. Oopsie. Again, we might as well start using these because we have like, what, one more extra life? I'm not going all the way back. I don't want to go all the way back. Oopsie. Okay, well, let's just keep going then. I feel like the Harry Potter video I made, like, I'm really happy with it, but that was a Frankenstein's monster of a video, putting that together. I learned to script everything out from the beginning and just have it ready before you start messing around with it, and that's where I screwed up because the script was such a nightmare to do. But I learned now how to outline the script. This is it. Okay, that little alcove in there, this is a trap. You go in there and you're screwed for the rest of the game. So don't do it. I'm not even gonna go stop. Or no, it's not. It's like you can build it. That's just bad design because the player can then screw themselves. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take the upper path on the left. I don't even know what's on the other side there, and I don't really care to find out. I don't have any circlets. I don't want to... Oh, that's all you had to do? Again, toy soldiers and toy airplanes. The greatest adversary Alex has ever faced. He has toy airplanes and toy soldiers on his side. Okay, that was like automatic. That was like, my heart sank when I saw what was gonna happen because I was like, I'm not ready for this. This is a trap. One of these is gonna kill us, and one of these is gonna set us free. And I don't know which one it is. And I don't, oh my god. I mean, if I used my invincibility thing... Alex! You remember? I just got past the thing where I got soft locked. So, that's good. Now I'm here and I don't know which one it is. But, there's one thing. I have 3 invincibility capes. Harry, you got to put on your invisibility cape. Invisibility cloak. Well, it worked. I'm Ashra, Lord of the Castle. You easily beat the others. Now you must face... Okay. That was unexpected, and now I don't know what to do. If I die here, it could be over. You know what I'm gonna do? I might actually save state. Actually, let's... What the hell? Let's do the same method, come on. We can't lose. We're doing the same thing as him. What do you mean you're cheating? Because it's a tie? Maybe it slows down if you have the necklace. No! Semen. Oh. Oh. The checkpoint is close, right? Well, it's close. We can just go back, but we have to remember before we go into that room, equip the necklace. And God, I'm losing it here. I'm actually going insane. Gaming. Can I? No credits. It's over. Well, I got to see the final boss. Well, what I assume to be the final boss. See, I could continue. I could continue and just try it again because I can. Or I could stop, which is probably what I'm gonna do. Blah. One day I'll be. You know what? I'll continue this game on stream sometime because that was kind of fun until the ending where I was like sweating profusely. I was like I'm sitting here like no words and being like I make one wrong move. It's basically like surgery. This game is preparing me for my future as a surgeon. I'm gonna be replacing someone's kidney in about 3 years, and my resume when I do my job search is gonna be, well, I got to the final level in Alex Kidd and I survived for 5 minutes, and they're gonna be like, wow, you actually did that? Like you're not joking? That's actually how it's gonna go down. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta go and do something, I guess. That was fun. I really need to set up a schedule or something because Twitch keeps pulling that up on my page where it's like, you have to have a schedule because that's what you should have. But I don't know. Why should I have a schedule? It's what I do. I mean, it makes sense, but I think I'm fine with just streaming when I feel like it. But this is going to go up on YouTube later. It's going to be the first upload in a while. So yeah, see you next time.